Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Nikki. I'm a mom of two, an entrepreneur, author, and cleaning enthusiast. Let's get ready to do a review. Today we'll be reviewing the Eureka vacuum that I received as a gift about 2 weeks ago, and I'll tell you all of the pros and cons and everything that I like and don't like. Stay tuned. So hey guys, today we are going to go ahead and review the Eureka Power Speed Pet Pro. Now I have been using this vacuum for approximately 2.5 weeks, and my overall opinion of the vacuum is 100% my own. And to be honest with you, I'm not a fan. So, we're gonna go through the pros and cons of the vacuum. We'll also go through why I personally don't like the vacuum, and then hopefully it'll help you decide for yourself whether or not you want to purchase this product or this vacuum, or go with another item. So, about 2 weeks ago, my Shark vacuum, the hose on it broke, and my boyfriend bought this vacuum. I was excited to try a new vacuum, mainly because if you follow my channel, you know that vacuuming is my favorite thing to do when I'm cleaning, vacuuming. And this vacuum, I'm just not a big fan of. Now the pros for the vacuum is, of course, it does have the suction is pretty good. I do say that it has a very good suction while vacuuming the floor. It has a pretty good size canister for collecting the dust whenever you are vacuuming, and it also has multiple tools if you are a tool type of person. Me personally, I am not necessarily a tool type of person. I like to have the extender to get into corners and the extender to get up into corners and to get dust down. I have leather furniture, so the little pet roller brush does not really benefit me that much. But if I did have like upholstered, furniture or couches, this would be a pretty good thing to have. But I really don't use it on any of the vacuums that I had because with kids, I usually just keep leather. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty. And my dogs hate any vacuum that they can see or is within their vicinity. So, excuse me on that one. Anyway, let's get into the nitty gritty of this vacuum. Now, this vacuum, like I said, it does have a pretty big size container to be able to collect the dust. And as you can see, it is used because I vacuum multiple times a day with kids and pets. Like I said, vacuuming is my favorite thing to do. So it does have a pretty big canister. It has a pretty wide head, or I guess thumbprint at the bottom. It also has the ability to be able to connect the line to the vacuum so you're not tripping over it, which it comes custom with most vacuum cleaners these days, especially if you, or cordless, if you go with cordless, you don't really have to worry about it. Me personally, I like to have vacuums with a cord because I feel like I don't want to have to stop cleaning to go and charge a vacuum. But to each its own. Now, on this vacuum, I do feel like it does have an abundance of, tools and things. If that's something that you like, then that is great. Or if you have upholstered furniture, you do have the different brushes that you can use, different attachments that you can use on the vacuum. I don't really use them because I have leather furniture, and the only attachment that I ever really use on any vacuum is this one. And I can honestly say this is pretty short for a vacuum. I am a little used or more accustomed to having a little bit of a longer, I call it a crevice tool, to be able to reach up, get cobwebs down, or to vacuum my air vents, or just to get dust down. And this is pretty short. Now, not only is this pretty short for this type of tool, the handle is super short. So when you are connecting this part to the handle, you're not really getting anything or lengthwise, if that makes sense, to be able to reach up and clean anything. I just think that this handle is very short and just not convenient for me and the type of cleaning that I like to do or to use my vacuum for. Now, another thing about this vacuum that I'm not a fan of is the fact that, and you need to take or use this part of the vacuum to get around the corners of a room or beside a chair, or pick up some crumbs out of a chair. Not only is this too short, you have to disconnect this part, the hose, from the bottom of the vacuum and connect it here like such. Connect it here at the handle like such. You put it in and twist, and that is what you have. Now, if you are like me, I'm pretty tall. I'm pretty tall. So this just doesn't work for me. I'm not a fan of this because not only do you have to disconnect, you know, this from the vacuum. Every time I want to go around a crevice of a room, if I'm vacuuming and I want to take the handle and just go around the crevice of a room and pick up, you know, some dirt or crumbs. I mean, I have children, myself, my partner. I have to bend over and take the hose off, connect it, pull this handhold or the handle out, connect it, and it's just a hassle. It's a hassle. You know, it not only slows down the time for me to clean, you know, it makes it just not really beneficial for me to the point of where I do not like it at all. And then of course, after you're done cleaning, you know, whatever baseboard or picking up dust, wherever, you're having to go back, take it out of the handle, you know, bring it back down here and push it down and connect it. I don't know about you, but I don't want to have to do all that. You know, I am accustomed to having a vacuum that the hose goes into the handle. You know, you could pull out the handle easily. It is much longer than this handle, which I think is extremely short. For someone my height, you know, I don't want to have to continue to stop what I'm doing, bend over, unhook this, hook it to here, get the crevice tool, hook it to there, go around. I'm struggling because, you know, the handle is so short. I'm having to bend over to get down to the floor to get up any kind of dirt that is in the corners or crevices of the rooms. You know, I can't just go around easily, you know, with the crevice tool to be able to pick up dirt because one, it's very short. It just doesn't really work for me. Now, another thing that I absolutely hate, and I repeat, I hate about this vacuum. We have come so far with technology that I just think this is just, but like I said, I didn't personally purchase the vacuum, so beggars can't be choosy, I guess. But I do plan on getting a new vacuum because I absolutely hate this vacuum. I mean, let's go to the next con of the vacuum. So, like I said, one pro is that the vacuum does have pretty good suction, which is a positive. You know, it does have a pretty good suction. However, if you're someone like me in my home that has carpet and hard floors throughout the home, I am a person that loves carpet in like my living areas and bedrooms. You know, that's just what I like. And even I have, you know, hard floors in other areas of my home. You can't just flip a button and go from hard to carpet quickly. Explain this is another con for me personally, and like I said, all opinions to this vacuum are my own. Whenever you are switching from carpet to floor, like I said, I vacuum multiple times a day. I go from carpet to kitchen floor. I vacuum because not only do I have children, I have pets, and everyone in my home suffers from allergies. So when I'm vacuuming, I want the vacuum to not only hold the dust that I'm vacuuming, I don't want it to blow the dirt all over the place. You know, I just want to feel like I'm cleaning and not to feel like I am sucking up the dirt and it is blowing everywhere, if that makes sense. But Another con for me for this specific Eureka vacuum is when you are vacuuming, and as you can see, the vacuum is dirty because I've been using it. I've 100% been using it. So like I said, it does have a good suction. It does have a pretty big cup. I've been using it for about 2 weeks. I use this vacuum, or I vacuum every day. And with this vacuum, I can honestly say I hate even thinking about vacuuming. So instead of being able to just flip the vacuum on the handle or in this area of the vacuum to like a different floor setting, when you're vacuuming, you have to take the time, which I mean is not a big deal, but for me, I like to continuously keep going, flip a switch and keep going. You have to go here and you have to adjust whether you are going for a bare floor, low carpet, medium low carpet, medium or high carpet. So I mean, it's not like, you have to literally go here and flip this, and that to me just, I don't know, I guess because I've had multiple vacuums that are better quality or that I've liked better than this actual Eureka PowerSpeed Pet Pro. I am just very accustomed to being able to flip a switch and go from floor to floor and not have to stop what I'm doing to bend over to do this and do that. And some people may think it's lazy. To each its own, but this is my preference. I am not a fan of having to bend over or stop what I'm doing to flip this button to go to whatever setting I want to go to. Another thing, or another con to this vacuum that I do not like, is in this area. Whenever you are vacuuming, I am accustomed to doing HEPA filters, which, like I said, because my family suffers with allergies, this area blows out a very strong airflow constantly while you are vacuuming. So that is what I was saying. Whenever I'm vacuuming, I don't want to feel like the dust or dirt is getting blown away from the vacuum before I can actually get the dust or dirt out of the floor. It blows a pretty strong airflow from this area, and it just blows the dust before you can get to it, if that makes sense. So as I was saying, the price point for the vacuum is not extremely bad. I think that it was it was under $100, and to be honest, you get what you pay for, and with Eureka, I would have expected a little bit more or more with this vacuum, because they are a major vacuum brand, and unfortunately, this vacuum has not put a very good taste in my mouth to make me want to go and purchase another Eureka vacuum. And if you watch any of my videos that I have on my TikTok platform or YouTube, when I got this vacuum, I was very excited to try out the new vacuum, and once again, vacuuming is my favorite thing to do when I'm cleaning. So when I got the vacuum, I was really excited to try a new vacuum, and it did not stand up to what I wanted it to be. Now, last but not least, the biggest con for me with the Eureka PowerSpeed Pet Pro, in the biggest con of all for the Eureka vacuum for me is the fact that this vacuum is extremely hard to push. So if you are someone who has lower back issues, or does not want to have a vacuum that is super heavy and something that just tweaks your back or takes a lot of power to push, or maybe an elderly person who doesn't want a very heavy vacuum to push but still wants the power to keep their home clean easily, this vacuum is definitely not for you or them. The vacuum is extremely hard to push. I always find myself looking for the perfect setting to try to make the pushing of the vacuum or the utilization of the vacuum easier, but I never find that happy medium. Going from carpet to floor, and especially throughout my home, I have a lot of throw rugs or area rugs in rooms like my kitchen, at my front door, at my office area, in my living room, in my bedroom, bathrooms. I have throw rugs, and like everyone else, I do take these rugs and I shake them out to vacuum up the dirt or dust. But there are times, for instance, in my kitchen, if I'm just doing a quick vacuum, maybe my children wasted cereal or whatever you may have, dirt or grass or whatever, track through the house, and I want to go and I want to vacuum really quickly to get up the dirt. This vacuum is not easy to push or to adjust the height level or level for carpet or whatever you may have to be able to vacuum a rug easily without it sucking it up into the vacuum and catching. Not only is the vacuum extremely hard to push, it hurts my back. I absolutely dread vacuuming right now. And once again, I'm going to say vacuuming is my favorite thing to do when I'm cleaning. So if you are someone that has subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you haven't already, I would love to have you. But if you are someone that has subscribed to my channel already and you watch my content and my videos, vacuuming is a big part, because not only do I like to keep my floors and home as dust free as possible, there's a lot of traffic, and with kids and pets, significant other, there's traffic and dirt is always tracked. So it's important to me to keep my floors clean, to vacuum, to not feel as if I'm blowing dust all over the place and not actually cleaning as I want to. Again, the vacuum is extremely hard to push, whether you're going from a flat rug to carpet to a hard floor, constantly having to adjust, and you never just really get the right suction or level to be able to comfortably vacuum any area. So that is the biggest con for me, the pain that it puts in my back when I'm vacuuming, because of it being so hard to push on any floor or any type of rug area that you're vacuuming. Now, I hope that this video helped you guys either decide to purchase the vacuum if you choose to. Like I say, the opinions from this vacuum and the review from this vacuum are mine and mine alone. And I just wanted to put it out there because I did put it on my social media that I did get the vacuum, and You know, like I said, I was excited to try it, but overall the vacuum is not for me. I will be purchasing another vacuum and getting rid of this one, or donating it to someone that needs a vacuum, or likes the vacuum better than I do. And I hope again that this allows you guys to make a more informed decision of when purchasing a vacuum, especially if you are looking into the Eureka Pet Pro. And I hope that you guys, if not, decide to subscribe to my channel for more cleaning content, more lifestyle content, and more of just everything lifestyle in my life. So at the end of today and at the end of everything, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. See ya.